Hi everybody, JoPaddy here, and I think I'm going to make a few coasters, but I'm going to put some rocks in it. I'm testing some stuff. So let's see what we come up with. I've already mixed my resin, and let's pour it in here. So the other day I made some coasters, and I make them thin because I don't like them really thick. And it's really pretty. They turned out really nice, and I just used the clear resin with some sparkles. I didn't put any ink in there or anything, so it turned out pretty nice. Nice and thin too, I like that. What I'd like to try to do is maybe even put that in there, because the back side, put that in there and put another coat of resin on it and make it a little bit thicker, but in a different design on the other side. But anyway, for tonight, I'm just gonna try this. I'm going to pour a thin layer. Also, I want to do videos soon to talk to you guys about resin, a little bit more about resins and how to get rid of the bubbles and stuff like that, because the resins, all resins kind of different. So these are going to be thin, a thin layer on the bottom here, just spreading that out, and I'm going to test out a couple things. So first I'm going to do is put some color in there. I really like this blue. This is Liquitex ink, the Prussian blue hue. And I'm just going to try a few squirts of that. I like odd numbers. 3, 5, 7, 9. You could take a toothpick and other stuff to mix it around, but I don't want to scrape the bottom of this silicone. So I like to use this. I make stars with these too. These little rubber or metal tips like this. And you can make designs like that. And I'm just kind of swirling it around. But I like to get the edges too. I'm going to mix another color in there. I think I'm going to do blue and white. Maybe we should add some red and do some 4th of July coasters. I love the way it looks when you add the ink. So many different fun swirly things you can do. The white kind of gives it a nice bright touch. Okay, now what I want to do is add some rocks in there. Let's see. This blue is kind of bright, not quite what I wanted. So maybe I'll just put, well, yeah, let's do it. Or gold. Blue and gold go good together, huh? How about that? How about that? I'm just testing this. I have no idea how it would turn out. Never put rocks in there before like that. And now I'm going to get some gold sparkle. Hold on, everybody. Okay. Very little. Okay, now let's do another one. Let's do some purples. And a little more of these colors here. Add a little bit more purple in there. Mix that around. Leave it like that a little more. Add some little purple rock in there. These will sink a little bit. All right. Let's do some ocean theme here. Let's do, let me get some white in here. Swirly do. It's so cool just to sit and watch it too. Cool, cool beans, cool beans. White. A little bit of these rocks in here. I made these rocks. These are some of the ones. Oh, there's a little purple in there. It's almost like a little birthday cake coaster. So let's do that. Birthday cake. See here. Kind of going over it where I can see some of the rocks poking through. And some of the sparkles are floating to the top. I never knew they did that. It's precious stuff, so I'm trying to get every drop I can out of there. All right, now let me see something here. I'm going to put some beads in this one a little bit, in the blue. I got these blue and silver beads, or black and silver beads, I mean. Let's see if they sync or what's going on. Put a little more purple in this one. Let's get a little swirly doos going. All right. This white looks like it's going to look really cool from the other side. But I want to mix it up a little more. I have no idea what this is going to look like. Imagine we could do all kinds of fun stuff with this. If we could get these rocks in there and then maybe put another coat on after this dries. Hell, we could do football team logos and all kinds of fun stuff. Really looking forward to trying that. Purple sure is pretty. It's all pretty, but I've never put rocks and stuff in it before, so I'm really curious to see what this is going to look like tomorrow. Plus, I'm just using the Liquitex ink. I'm not really sure if this is a good ink for resin or not, because it almost looks like it's a little powdery there. Like the way the ink is separating, I'm not really liking that. But I mean, I can always put another coat of resin on top if this doesn't turn out right. I'm just curious to see how this goes. All right, well, let's pop a few bubbles carefully. That's it. All right, everybody. Let's see how this dries, and we'll pop them out tomorrow.